Okay, so this is going to be a quick breakdown of how Ellipsend works and how it is transforming DM setting, engaging with your audience, and ultimately increasing engagement, revenue, and trust with your social media following. Now, I'll show you this fancy little chart here in a moment, but bear with me because I want to make sure that we set the table. Now, you do have to have some type of social media following for this to work. If you have anything above about 5,000 followers, all the way up to the millions, we have multiple clients with millions of followers, and it is by far the absolute best way to be able to show how much revenue is associated with each given post that we're doing. And we've never been able to do this before with something that is related to social media. It's never been a scalable sales channel, but now it is. So we'll jump right in. So we have this chart here. I'm going to run through this really quick and I'm going to show you the platform itself. So ultimately we have Instagram and Facebook, and those go into some type of DM funnel. Now, however you run that, you could run it on ManyChat right now. You could do it manually, but they go into the DM funnel. We offer free value on one of our posts and we do a call to action, story, reply, comment, direct message, etc. Now, this is where the Ellipsend automation jumps in, and it's not a chat bot like you would expect from ManyChat. It's not unpersonalized. It's basically a simple 2-step. So we send a message button that allows us to be able to communicate with them for at least 7 days. And then we provide the free asset and we ask a follow-up question. Super simple. Now, here is where the beauty comes in. We can see who replies and who doesn't, and we can easily sort through these people based on campaign, as well as a lot of other options. Now, once they move into this, they're either a follow-up lead or we get the opportunity to triage them, have a conversation, right? And ultimately, we can have an outcome of whatever we want that conversation to be. A lot of times that may be to set a call to our sales team, or they're a bad fit when we provide a free resource based on that conversation. Again, increasing the level of trust, providing value first. Now, after the set call, it triggers a custom activity. And that is where we are able to actually send that information directly back to your CRM. So regardless if you're on HubSpot, Close, Zoho, Pipedrive, whatever it may be, you can send it back to your CRM. And here's where it gets really interesting. Now, you don't need to do this, but you can. So now we can send a token, and I'll show you what this token is, but it contains all of the metadata from Ellipsend about this lead. The post ID, the campaign ID, the automation ID, and sends it through to the CRM, attaching it to a deal or an opportunity. Now, once it's over here, we have normal handling inside of the CRM, right? So the call gets booked, we either have it completed or not completed, and there's deal one, deal lost activity. Now, as soon as those activities are submitted in the CRM, each time it is going to update the Ellipsend contact, ultimately updating the Ellipsend campaign. And this is where the beauty comes in. So when you post, it goes over here, it goes through the funnel, goes all the way over here to the end, and then it comes right back to the campaign. Now, since this is coming back to the campaign, we are able to successfully track what we never have before from Instagram. That is total revenue, total cash, total sales, total loss, total link clicks, total views, and every inflection point that that person has had inside of our DMs. And we can't lose any data because it is all so easily sortable. So what this looks like in practice is if we come over here, we come into settings of Ellipsend, we have this token right here. And this is that special token that I was telling you about that was, it's a genius idea. No one else has been able to do this. So this contains all of the campaign information in 256-bit encryption, okay? Now, we also have campaigns and pipelines. So we're able to create pipelines just like you would in any other CRM, as well as activities, which is what is happening at each of these. So I'll give you a quick sample of what those pipelines look like. Pipeline stages: newly engaged, qualified, call proposed, holding and nurturing, hot list, appointment scheduled, call completed, not completed, close won, close lost. And then we have activities, okay? So we have qualified, call booked, call completed, call not completed, close won, close lost, call proposed, okay? So once these are set up, this is then tied into the post. So we come into campaigns and we create a campaign. Now, a campaign is trying to achieve an outcome, okay? Let's say we have a book that we are trying to sell and we're going to be pushing leads to buy a book, okay? Well, we would have a book campaign inside of here. And inside of the campaign, we have posts, automations, and products. So We can choose when to set up the start date, what the status is, what pipeline it is associated with, and then what the goal of the campaign is. In this situation, we want to deal one activity. Now, the posts get associated inside of here. So we get to choose what posts, or retroactively what posts, do we want to add back to this campaign. And then we select what automations we want tied to this campaign. Okay. Now, this is allowing us to be able to track every single metric across the board. So we can check the campaign's performance based on total revenue it generated. We can track the campaign performance based on how well the automations are working and how many views and how much engagement. And you may not always want a campaign goal of booked calls. You may just want to increase trust with your brand and increase engagement. So we can use that to be able to track how successful we are with that. But since we can actually track the revenue, we can also start to see, wow, this post generated 3 times as much revenue as this other post. Let's do more of those and less of these. You can even start to figure out which segments of your audience are spending less and more money based on the post. So you may have a certain post that drives a lot of low ticket or downsells. Well, that is clearly a different segment of your audience than another post that generated a bunch of high ticket clients. Okay. Now it depends on where you're sending them, but you get the idea. So now we can come into reporting, okay? And we can basically look at the automation performance, the agent performance, the campaign performance, and the content performance. The agent performance is basically messages, contacts, responded, waiting, follow-ups, disqualified, their contact rate, how much cash they received, how much cash they're expecting to receive, and what their average cash collected is, okay? You can sort by date and time up here, and then you have a campaign performance. So now we can see during this time, these campaigns, you can select whatever reps or campaigns that you want. What was the total reach, total link clicks, revenue, received, expected, total contracts, active leads, leads lost, leads won. And then you have content performance, okay? So you have the ability in here to look now at each individual post, and you can see exactly what it was. So you can see the platform, the content type, the reach, what automations were attached, link clicks, contacts, call proposed. So how many contacts were generated, how many call proposed were generated, how many were qualified, how many had revenue, how many likes and comments did it get, etc., etc. And you can sort by all of this information. So you can sort up and down. Was it a feed post? Was it an Instagram reel? Whatever it was. Okay. You can also add or remove columns over here so we can see exactly what is going on. We also have automation performance here. So how is that automation actually performing? All right. So pretty amazing. You can also view things in the pipeline. So if you're a sales manager and you want to know how many leads are in each section of the pipeline and what can we do to move these forward, you just go to pipelines. You can see new lead, engaged, qualified, call proposed, holding and nurturing, hot list, appointment scheduled, etc., etc. Okay. And that's going to list the actual pipeline deals that are sitting inside of here. Now, the last thing is the inbox, and I'm trying to keep this video as quick, simple, and to the point as possible, but we can come into the inbox. We can sort right here. We can come out here to campaign lead status, and we can select either the whole campaign or specific stages of the campaign. So there never will be leads slipping through the cracks again, because I can go here, show me all the people who we proposed a call to already, and show me all the people who the latest correspondence was the agent. Okay, so we sent the link, but they didn't actually respond. So there's 6 people, right? And we can actually see that right here. We also have all these other filters. So read, unread. We can check what platform they're on. We can see who it was assigned to, right, on the team, etc., etc. And then lastly, on the right-hand side, we have a lot of information about where they're at. As soon as they opt in, we can see their general location. We can pause automations. We can assign specific sales reps. We can add whatever tags we want. We can add contact information here. We can create follow-ups, and we can change their lead status here. So without going into too much detail, that is Ellipsend. It now allows you to track and understand 100% of the entire sales process inside of your social media. It also prevents you from getting banned because we are 100% in alignment with the regulations and rules of Meta, meaning if you have people logging in at Ellipsend, it won't get you banned from your actual platform. So I hope this video is helpful. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to schedule a time to talk with me or someone on my team. We'll point you in the right direction, see if Ellipsend's a good fit for you, and go from there. Cheers.